What's up, YouTube? We're gonna do a day in life video here at my mom's salon, the company in Pascagoula. We're gonna get us a little haircut, and then we're gonna get adjusted, scraped. Follow me. What's up, YouTube? This is my mom, Wendy.
Hey.
She's been cutting my hair since I was a little boy, before she was even a hairdresser. But we're gonna come in here and get a little trim up, and then you'll follow me to my Uncle Johnny's. Be next. Alright, there it is. That's the final cut. If you want to come check my mom out, come down to the company salon and get your hair cut. Alright, what's up, YouTube? So we just got a haircut at my mom's salon. Now we're over here at my Uncle Johnny's chiropractic business. We come here once a week to get adjusted, but we also come twice a week to get Graston, and he's going to explain that in here. We're also going to do a little bit of posing. Basically what I use Johnny for is he's the actual judge on the coast, and he kind of just has a second eye on me, looking at my pose and make sure I'm doing everything correct. So follow me, let's go get this done. Alright, let's get adjusted and get straight. This is my Aunt Maria. She's a secretary. She takes everybody's money. Johnny's here. He's going to do a little bit of adjusting. He's going to do a little Graston too. We're also going to do a little bit of posing. Johnny, as he told you in the last video, he is an NPC judge. So he's basically just going to be my second eye, looking at me, making sure my posing's good. So let's get to it.
What I'm doing now is I'm about to adjust Austin right kind of through the shoulder blades and that upper thoracic area. I'm going to tilt his head just a little bit to get some muscle out of the way. If he relaxes, this usually goes really easy. Perfect. Same thing. Perfect. Get down to his low back, and actually you can see this right here. His right hip is just a little bit higher than his left, so we're going to adjust that right side first just to make that correction. So we'll lay on this side, just up in there.
Just mess my new style up, you know, mom just style my hair. Stretching. Put that way. Oh, perfect. I'll lay you back.
Then we can get in the cervical area. Austin likes to stiffen up just a little bit, so I'll tap him on the back of his head. Got it. Right there. Perfect. Now with a little tug just to open up that joint spacing. Got it.
Oh. Alright, so that's what we do once a week. Now he's going to do a little bit of Graston demonstration, and I'll let him explain that. Basically, usually I try to come twice a week, but considering I only have one day off today, we're going to work on my hamstrings and glutes, but also hit my chest. And again, I'll let Johnny explain that. He's the man behind the scene. Let him show you what he does.
We started off doing Graston on strictly his legs. Austin was not getting really good blood flow through his legs. He was having problems with his even squatting, with his legs firing properly. We started working on his legs a year ago, and the results speak for themselves. In a year's time, I bet that kid's put on 3 or 4 inches on his legs just in a year. Plus, if you look at the detail in his legs, compared from the pictures that we started with, is just astronomically different. And again, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on that muscle fascia just to kind of open it up and break up some of the scar tissue that builds up in his leg from the training that he does. Put a little bit of the emollient on there. Just what it does, it just kind of makes it easier as far as the friction on his legs, so we don't rip out hairs and
Lube it up a little bit.
yeah. Start off with this one tool just to kind of get the emollient spread in, and then he's got such large thighs I'll actually move up to a bigger tool just because it's easier on me.
Yeah, this is actually a cardio workout for Johnny. Have you noticed he's dry now, but once we're done he'll probably be sweating through his shirt. It's definitely a cardio session. Extra.
Alright, that's about ready. And you can actually hear some of the fibers. You get in close, you'll hear them where it's breaking up. This is not designed to hurt. So Austin's not in any pain right now.
No, that feels good.
But he can definitely feel where everything's kind of breaking up. And once it starts smoothing out, I'll change directions. Ooh, got a little spot on that IT band.
It's getting better though.
Yeah.
That's why you want to keep consistent with this. You don't want to just do it for, once every month. If you can come in once a week, even if it's more for a therapeutical standpoint and you got issues in your shoulder, your knees, definitely want to stay consistent with it, and it'll work just like anything else.
Alright, we're going to straighten out that leg just to lengthen the fibers.
Taking out aggression with my pen because I trust it. Fighting, trying to get myself a lamb covered cuss for the game. Leave him hanging by his chain. Click, bang, feeling rage, feeling fire in my brain, feeling insane.
And as we go, scoot this way off. I like to get a little more advanced with Austin. And we'll start him off with that leg up. And we'll kind of do a little active release with the Graston on him. Go ahead and bring your leg down. And then we'll really get in there. Bring it down.
You can definitely feel the fibers.
One more time. Good deal. Get that inside head.
Definitely more on the outside. But once you get here.
And then my favorite thing, stand up. And literally, you can tell the difference, like right away.
And again, we're using this for bodybuilding perspective, but also just to, again, help the muscle get more blood flow, and you can start to see it working well.
And we'll just repeat the process on this leg. And you can see it doesn't take very long. And the more he comes, the shorter the therapy actually has to be. I think the first time we worked with Austin probably took about minimum 10 minutes a quad just to start breaking everything up because they were so restricted.
Remember, I used to be that kid that every day would get rejected. Y'all got my story, the glory was painted on a song. I'm mortified but feel immortal. It's pen to this paper, always open up different portals. It's I and me, it's me and I'm by myself. I'm down a ride, I'm taking on the tide. Size of tsunamis touching the sky. I got a quick scan, it's time to move. Leaving everything else behind, I got something to prove. I'm just riding away, no I ain't running away. I got memories said, oh I'm just finding my place where I belong to.
I've actually tore my hamstring playing football, So my right hamstring's a little bit, what do you call it? It's got a little bit more scar tissue in it. We got to break it up, so we'll get a little bit more deeper with this.
Yeah. This one will actually sound like sandpaper sometimes. Austin's getting so big, I think I go through a can of that emulsion on them after about 3 treatments.
What are we going to do in the off season? Have to order about a gallon?
I might have to.
So what I was thinking on Johnny is definitely going to see Sims after USA's. So if you want to make a trip over there before North Americans, we can. I done talked to him about it.
I'd like to go, that's for sure.
So AJ Sims is actually mine and Uncle Johnny's coach, which is pretty cool because, again, you know, I started with Uncle Johnny when I was 15 and won my first teen show in Pensacola. So to be able to work with the same coach and possibly do the same show together, it's pretty cool. And again, you know, like I told you on the first video, this is my motivation, my family, doing stuff with us. It's one big team, and that's what it's all about. Like right now, you know, I'm coming over here, he's working on me, I work on him some, you know, just work together and make stuff happen. Alright, so what we're gonna do a little posing now. Like I said, Johnny's the NPC judge, so he kind of gives me a second eye on how I'm posing. Make sure all my quarter turns look good, make sure I'm staying tight, make sure my chest is staying up. Just the little tips that I've learned through Kenny Welch, which was a posing coach that I used going into the show. Shout out to him, he's definitely helped a lot with my posing. And again, I kind of go over it with Johnny, that way he kind of keeps an eye on making sure I'm doing all my posing correct. So here we go, let's do this.
I'm going to start off with quarter turns. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Front double bicep. Perfect. Relax. Last breath. Relax. Side chest. Relax. Face the rear. Perfect. Relax. Last breath. Relax. Side tricep. Relax. Face the front. We're going to do one leg extended, abdominal. And your favorite one, motion.
And that's all mandatories. And that's it for Johnny Walker looking at me. That's it for him Graston, scraping. Look, if you're down the coast, come see my uncle. Let him work on you. Let you get your back pop, and he's gonna take care of everybody. So come see my uncle Johnny down here in Pascagoula, Mississippi. Thank you. All right, what's up YouTube? This is our last stop for our day in life video. We're here at Jerry Lee's, a local grocery store. We're gonna come in here and just pick up a few things that we normally get from Jerry Lee's. It's just a little quick stop. It's not gonna be the whole grocery list, but you'll see actually a few things that we'll get from here at Jerry Lee's. So follow me, come on. Let's go get a few items that we're gonna need today. These are not for me, AJ. These are definitely for Alyssa. As you know, Alyssa, she will be on one of the videos, and we are also doing these USAs together. So there's going to be a few of her items and a few of mine that I need. Red's wing sauce for a little taste. Alyssa's turkey, lean turkey, 93 and 7. I do a little bit leaner, but this is okay for her. Apple spice for my oatmeal. No type of artificial flavors in that. Just gives it a little extra taste. Alright YouTube, that's a day in life video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go to my Instagram and check out the pictures and workouts we post. We'll be hitting you with another video next week. Peace.